got one more full day in America, and then the day after tomorrow I should hit the border. Alright guys, a little bit of a tough day today, at least at times. Ended up doing about 89 miles. In case anyone's wondering why I've upped my mileage per day, well, a few reasons. I guess one, just because my legs are strong enough now, and also I'm getting close to the end, so kind of just ready to be done. But the main reason is that my parents are meeting me in Canada, so if I can push farther miles now, I could get an extra day or two off to vacation with them. So that's my main goal. So I've been doing some bigger miles and plan to keep doing it as long as my body holds out. Anyway, beginning of today, started off with more of that kind of neighborhoody paved road riding that I had a lot of yesterday, till I got past Whitefish. Rode around Whitefish Lake, pretty big lake, only got to see some glimpses of it through the trees. And then got on a dirt road and went up in the mountains. And actually, today's route, we went up and then went way east and then back west and then kind of south. And then tomorrow I'll hit back the road to get to the border crossing. Kind of out of the way, but the section was pretty cool, so got some good views, and for the most part it's pretty good. The two big climbs today, the first climb was not too bad. It's kind of half a climb, flat for a while, then another half. That last half was steep though. And then on the eastern side of those mountains, got some cool glimpses of the mountains over in Glacier National Park. About a trail got within a stone's throw from Glacier today. It doesn't go through the park, I think because a lot of the park is a wilderness area and bikes can't go in there. So there's just not really any roads to go through. We got really close to Glacier, awesome views of some mountains, and then the second the second pass was not very steep, so I didn't think it'd be very hard, but the road was super rocky, and it's been a while since I've been on a bad road. I've had really good roads lately, so I forgot how tough a rocky road can be, especially if it's going uphill, and had some pretty big headwinds here and there just to make things interesting. Got to the top of that pass. Down that other side was pretty rocky too, so hands got really tired just in the drops, gripping the brakes, all that vibration from the rocks. My hands are pretty worn out today. Finally got onto some paved route just on the end of the ride today, into the downhill, and man, it's a nice paved road. They must have just paved it this year or something. It is super smooth as glass, just awesome to ride down. So I was flying down that, and I actually came across a grizzly bear, first bear I've seen on the trip. I saw him coming down the pass. I saw him up ahead, and he might have heard me coming, but when I saw him I slammed on my brakes pretty fast, and since my brakes are kind of worn out, it squealed really loud, and I think that really scared him, because he kind of did this as he was turning back to look at me. He like kind of jumped up in the air, and then when he landed he ran off downhill pretty fast. He didn't want anything to do with me, so glad he took off. Kind of cool to see a bear. Like I just said yesterday about the mountain lion though, like bears and lions, I'm okay if I don't see those, but in hindsight it's kind of cool to see one. Let's just check that one off. Don't need to see any more, although I hear there's a lot in Canada, so might end up seeing more. But anyway, got to kind of an informal campsite here, set up, about to eat dinner, and do it all again tomorrow. Oh, and tomorrow morning I will hit the Canadian border, finally. I'm only about 23 miles away, so I should hit that pretty early in the morning. So that'll be a big milestone. And then once I hit the border, I'll only have about 590 miles left, which sounds like a lot, but I'm doing big miles, so it should only be a few days. All right, see you guys. What's up, guys? Made it to Canada. Alright guys, made it to the border crossing this morning pretty early. There's all paved roads from the campground I stayed at last night, so went by pretty fast. The border of Canada marks the end of section 1, which is my 6th section so far on the GDR, and obviously it's the last section in America. Next section is the Canadian section coming up. This last section from Helena to the border was pretty good. I enjoyed it. A lot of roads through the trees and forests, a lot of mostly good roads, less traveled roads, some bigger passes, but not too much. So overall pretty good. I also saw a mountain lion and a grizzly bear on this route. So a well-rounded route, I guess. Alright guys, looking forward to Canada. I will keep you updated. See ya.